Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Today we will learn chapter number 5, flowers, fruits and seeds. So let's begin. Flowers are pretty. They have lovely colors. Some have a nice smell. Many plants have flowers. We find different flowers in different seasons. Some plants such as lavender, petunia, marigold and dahlia flower in winter. Other plants such as sunflower, lotus and zinnia flower grows in summer. Some flowers such as jasmine and aster bloom throughout the year. We have already learned that parts of a plant have specific functions. The roots absorb water, the stem holds the plants upright and the leaves make food for the plants. What is the function of a flower? Flour from fruits, the various kinds of fruits that we eat were flowers once. In this lesson, we will learn more about a flower. Have you seen a bud? All flowers develop from a bud. When young, a bud is small and green. It is also closed. It then grows and opens up into a flower. You know that a flower has petals. If you carefully observe a flower, you will see the following parts. Stigma, style, ovary are the part of carpel, or the other name of carpel is pistil. Anther, filament is the part of stamen. Petals and sepals are also the parts of flower. This is sepals. The outermost green leaf-like part at the base of a flower are the sepals. The sepals protect the flower when it is a bud. Students, this green part is called a sepals. Okay. Petals. The petals are the white or colorful parts of a flower. Stamens. Stamen are the male parts of a flower. Each stamen is like a thread and ends in a sac-like structure called the anther. Each anther has many pollens. Pollens are dust-like substances present in the anthers. Carpel. The other name of carpel is pistil. Carpel or pistil is the female part of a flower. Each carpel has a swollen base called the ovary, a long tubular structure called the style, and the knob-like tip of the style called the stigma. Children, do you know? Not all flowers smell good. Flowers like Rafflesia smell like rotten flesh. It is the largest individual flower in the world. Do you know why flowers are attractive, colorful and smell nice? This is to attract insects such as bees and butterflies. You already know that bees and butterflies suck nectar from the flowers. But they also do another important task. They help flowers in making fruits. How? Fruits are formed when the pollens of a flower are transferred to the carpel of another flower of the same type. So, when the bees and butterflies come to suck nectar, the pollen stick to their bodies. When they visit the next flower of the same type, they deposit the pollen on them. Wind and rain also transfer pollens of one flower to another flower of the same type. When the pollens get deposited on another flower, the flower changes into a fruit. The petals of the flowers fall off and tiny fruits begin to grow. The tiny fruits then becomes bigger in size and its color changes once it becomes ripe. We know that flowers grow into fruits. Fruits have seeds. Some fruits, such as mangoes, have one seed, while some fruits like watermelon have many seeds. New plants germinate from the seeds if they get the right kind of soil, water and warmth and air. Seed dispersal. A plant produces many seeds but only a few grow into new plants. This is because some seeds are eaten by animals or do not receive enough water, good soil, air or warmth to germinate. If all the seeds fall near the mother plant, they may not get enough space, sunlight and nutrients from the soil to grow. They must therefore move away or disperse from the mother plants. This process of scattering of the seeds away from the mother plants is called seed dispersal. Seed dispersal takes place in various ways like dispersal by wind, dispersal by water, dispersal by animals. Dispersal by wind. Some seeds are blown away by wind. These seeds are very light and have a tuft of hair or wings. Cotton seeds have hair and pine seeds have wings. Wind takes such seeds to far off places. Dispersal by water. Coconuts and seeds of lotus are carried away by water. A coconut has a thick coat of fiber which holds air. This helps it to float. The fruits of lotus has spongy part which help it to float on water. Coconuts can float for very long distances across the ocean and then put down roots again to grow into a plant. Dispersal by animals. Human beings and other animals, especially birds, eat the fleshy part of certain fruits and throw away the seeds. These seeds get dispersed to distant places. Some seeds have special structures such as hooks, spines, or stiff hairs on them. They climb to the bodies of animals or to the clothing of human beings and are carried away to long distances. There is another type of seed dispersal, that is explosion of fruits. Some fruits on drying burst open with a sudden jerk. The seeds scatter in all directions. Examples of fruits are balsam and pea pod. Parts of seed. A seed contains an outer covering called the seed coat. It provides protection to the seed. Inside the seed there are one or two seeds leaves called cotyledon. There is also a baby plant or an embryo inside the seed. The cotyledon contains food for the baby plant. Germinations of seeds. A seed grows into a new plant. The process of changing of a seed into a new plant is called germination. A seeds grow into a new plant only when it gets favorable conditions. Conditions necessary for germination. A seed needs the right amount of oxygen, water, soil and warmth for germination. A seed needs oxygen to breathe. A seed is usually very hard, so water softens the hard cover of the seeds. It also helps break down the food stored in the seeds into simpler substances so that the nutrients can be absorbed easily. A seed needs soil not only to support the plants to grow but also to get essential nutrients. A seed needs enough warmth. It will not germinate in very high or very low temperature. So students, I hope you understood this video. Keep reading and learning this chapter. Bye. Have a good day.